Hello, welcome to Minding My Business. It's the first in the series of KCD's chat with our audience about how we got our business started and how we have kept it going since 2013. Starting a small business can be very hard. It was very hard for us to launch out in business, but by the grace of God, we did it and we're still in business despite the very harsh economic climate that we're having today. So I'm going to be sharing some of my tips and experiences with you. So if you're thinking of starting a small business, that's a wonderfully great idea, because I can tell you that it works, and it's because it's working for Krystal Cameron Designs. So I have made some little notes here to share with you. Today's topic is how to start a business without capital. One reality check for me when we decided that we were going to launch the business was the fact that the banks don't lend to you unless you can produce what? I think they asked us for 5 years records and cash flow statements and profit and loss and those things. So we were like, where are we going to get that information? We haven't even yet started the business. We need this money to buy the equipment because we have to get printers and computers and all the works to start the business. But the banks were like, no, we need to know that you can secure, you are qualified for the loan, and one of the requirements is that we have to produce historic evidence of cash flows and profit and loss and all those. And of course you wouldn't have that starting with your business. So how did we get started? We got started with the benevolence of friends and family. A friend lent us the capital that we needed to buy the printer, so that was a plus. So if you have friends and family with a little bit of money that they have around and they're not using, don't feel shy. Reach out to them. If you're passionate about your business idea and you're sure, say you have the people, you'll be able to pay back the people's money because you can make something from the business, then I would say go ahead and ask for a loan from a friend or family instead of going to a formal institution that's just going to stress you out. Because when you're trying to start, that's enough stress. So you don't want that, the no's and the rejections and people seemingly trampling on your great ideas. Another thing is to get family involved. So use up a lot of free labor. So if you have families who can come and help you, say you're manufacture something or you're whatever, and you can get them to come and put their hands and heart with you in the business, to come and give you a day or two to help you to make the stuff, to sort of free you up to do more planning and coordinating and marketing of the business, then please do so by all means. Because when you're just starting up, customers want to trust you, to know that you can deliver. When you come to them to sell them your idea and they place an order, they want to know that you can deliver, and from that it will grow more business. Another idea that I have jotted down here is to build relationships. So what I've been saying could sum up in that. So you're going to build relationship with friends, with family, and then with the customers. A very important relationship that you need to build is with suppliers. Whereas if you're using actual raw materials or finished goods to sell, to get income for your company, you need supplier relationships. And you build those through starting small, getting your small orders, as Trisha and I were discussing the other day, how she started out in her, she's in the novelty business. She's saying that she was able to get small orders, collect a deposit, then buy from the suppliers, and then after time she started asking them for credit. By this time she was credible because she was coming to them and buying her small amounts of stuff consistently. So by this, when she went and said, yeah, give me a little credit, they were like, okay, this lady seemed to be doing business. She has been coming for the last 6 months, buying and coming and going and buying, so we can offer her now a little credit. Another relationship that you need to build is with your customer. Be reliable and accountable. So if you tell your customers that you're going to do this, make sure that you have a way of tracking what you promise, both to your supplier, your family, and your customers, so that you're not just giving empty words or empty promises, because people lose trust very quickly. And if you can't build those relationships, it's going to be very hard to start and build your small business. So that's it for today. where soon we'll have another episode in the series of Minding My Business. Until that time, shalom. Peace out.